Hello everybody, this is Robert from Asia Pacific Gardening, and enjoy the summertime in Seattle Pacific Northwest right here. And we try to select something program to maintain the tree. A lot of people think summertime is only to water the plant and do less. It is less. It really depends on the tree. The front of me right here is a procumbens juniper. You can see how healthy is this tree right here, and this is a growing season right now, but you can do pruning, styling for the juniper like this to prepare when you repot it is ready to go. And so if you don't have a lot of bonsai at home, you can working on the tree to enjoy how to do the bonsai. So I would like to show you one of these trees. I'm going to bring to the greenhouse, see what we can do to upgrade, and not going to take a long time, but we're going to share you some knowledge right here. Let's bring the tree in the greenhouse. In front of me here is the juniper, procumbens juniper. We did pruning some of them on the past, because when you get the nursery stock like this, would be full like a big mushroom, same like the other tree, like a maple tree mushroom. It's hard to you to see buy the tree like this in the general nursery. A lot of time you buy the tree like this already upgrade by bonsai nursery, and you can get a better idea. But when you're looking at the nursery stock, you can use your hand to looking at the structure. You can see here the nice structure. You can see better right here. So this tree, after we're pruning, and this is like a pre-bonsai, and today we're going to see what we can do upgrade for this tree. This is the big size of the plastic containers, not very big, approximately like a 3-gallon container. And the first step I would like to do is take it out from this pot. Why we need to take it out from the pot, you can see here, because the soil level is the inside right here. It's hard to see the structure, and I would like to take it out this from the containers first, what they look like.
And a lot of people think you can't do root stuff with trees in the summertime. Well, that's true for some species like hemlocks, pines, black pines, but junipers are pretty forgiving, and in our experience, at least here in the Pacific Northwest, this is totally okay.
Now you can see we take it out from the plastic container. This is pretty good size of the tree. There's a good cascade potential, right? You probably see this is a really nice cascade potential. This is kind of too long, but we try to see the first option, what we can do. Open up the tree, and you can see here it's kind of cascade, very simple pruning. And open up, cleaning up. You can see this is how full right here. And let me to open up. We don't need that much branches in between.
Like, you still want to thin it out a little bit more?
Yeah. Give me some good direction what we need to do.
If you want to reference a good video that we've done on what Robert means on thinning out a juniper, we did one maybe a year, 2 years ago, one of the Bonsai for Beginners episodes called Summer Maintenance. If you click the link on the top right, somewhere up here, you should see the thumbnail of the Summer Maintenance video with the link right above it. Click on that, that should take you to the video, or just check in the description in this video. So let's open this up a little bit more, and then we'll get back to what it looks like when he's done.
We've done the basic pruning of this tree to see the structure of the tree, and you find some you will see some negative part what you need to do. Like example, this one here is really crossing to the big branches right here. You either can bring it up, but I think we just cut it off like this. And there's the one branches right here, and we can bring it up. I'm thinking about this maybe doing the cascade, so we maybe can edit this part right on here.
Oh, that
later
looks
on
good.
when you do the cascade style, the flow go to the other side. I'm not sure this part right here, so maybe we can take it out this in when we repot it. We can see what we can do. This one just go like this to make the whole flow like that one. So this tree, after maybe only 10-minute repruning, is already standby. Open up to put back again in the light, in the good lighting condition, and put in the shade area, not direct sunlight. That would be better for the juniper in Pacific Northwest. And also I don't want to keep this in the deep pot like this. You can see this how deep is the pot. Since this is the really deep root system right here, at this moment I think it's okay to remove part of the soil to reduce a little bit, not a lot. In general, 1/3 of this we can remove it, and we're going to cut that plastic pot and put it back right there. You can see here this already opened up like this, already cut back for 1/3. It's really easy to open up, not going to hurting the tree, because a lot of the root system still right here is working with you together, so this tree not going to get shot.
If you don't believe us, you can wait for an update video if the tree hasn't been sold. We also did an update video on people saying we killed our trees, so take a look at that too. We definitely do not kill our trees here.
See, this is not much root right here. This basically is the soil, and they already have to develop the root right here. When we repot it, the plant already got the last root system right here. Okay, I think that's good enough.
Are you gonna put it in an actual cascade pot or back in the plastic pot?
Back in the plastic pot. Back in the plastic pot. Let's cut this off.
Why not just put it in a cascade?
Cascade? Yeah, we can do the cascade.
Let's just, yeah, let's look for a pot.
Okay, by looking at the style of the tree, I think there's a square semi-cascade pot would be help for this tree.
Oh, look at that.
And I didn't cut more. This is all loose soil right here. Just touch up, and there's a plenty root right here. I'd probably cut back a little bit one root right here, but this should be good enough in this container.
And mind you, we are in the Seattle area. Our summers are really mild. This may not be doable in your climate, so, but it works here.
I think we need to put 2 wire, one right here, one right here. Let's do the wire first before we install.
Wait, which 2 wires?
This one here,
Okay.
and this one right here.
Okay, let's see what it looks like.
So I put another wire for this one. Okay.
Just 2 wires, we're gonna bend 2 branches.
So remember earlier, there's 2 branches, which is not the one direction follow that the other main flow right here. So I'm put the 2 wire right here, and this one I'm going to take it like this, and this one hopefully
Juniper's flexible.
the whole idea just go the same flow like that.
Oh,
So
yeah.
this is the position that's why I'm using square pot like a semi-cascade. And I'm going to put the soil. I got an apex right here. We maybe can make adjustment a little bit, but this is the water. Probably the final will be look like this.
Okay. Let's add some soil in there.
Okay.
And let's look inside the pot. We already add a screen and lava rock in there. So we just need to add some soil, pot the tree in, get out all the air pockets, and then make some final adjustments. So let's do that.
So we potted in this pot right now. You can see the semi-cascade. You still can make adjustment, but we need to add a lot of water for this pot right here because it just potted, okay? And see how much we can do.
And don't be afraid to water your bonsai tree. We made a video of how it's impossible to overwater if you have the right soil and the right container. I'll link it in the I'll link it up here somewhere. You can see the thumbnail and then click on the link. Water, water, water. That hose nozzle is pretty cool. Okay, let's bring it back inside and finish it up. This is Brock Lee here with APG News, reporting from Asia Pacific Gardening in Kent, Washington. I have some breaking news that Big Nozzle don't want you to know. Let's head inside and talk to a local bonsai nursery owner and find out just what he isn't supposed to share. So Nolan, how did you discover this nozzle conspiracy? That's a tough question to answer, but I'll share what I can and what I shouldn't share, I guess. We have like 15,000 bonsai trees, so we go through a lot of water here, and we have a lot of experience using different types of nozzle heads. When we first started, we were just, buying the cheap nozzle heads you can find at most garden centers, like $15 or so. But we were going through maybe 6 to 7 different nozzle heads per year because they would just break all the time. And if you've been following us, I don't know if you went to any trade shows, but we go to the Northwest Flower Garden Show every year, and we've met the guys at Ultimate Innovations, and they have some of the best nozzle heads that we've ever used. Like currently today, we literally use them in every single aisle of our greenhouse, inside or even outside at our garden centers. We have always used this nozzle head, and we haven't gone back. What separates these nozzle heads from the cheap ones? Yeah. So like cheap garden nozzle heads are designed to break, and when it breaks, because it's cheap, you just go back and buy another one, right? So like you're just stuck in this endless loop of buying the same low quality item over and over and over. The folks at Ultimate Innovations, their nozzle head is really durable. You can drop it and it doesn't break. And if for some reason it does break, there's really only 4 parts to it. Easy to take apart and replace it yourself. Just give them a call or email them, and they'll send you pretty much the replacement part. You put it together yourself, and it's a lifetime guarantee. Where can someone purchase one of these nozzle heads? Yeah, you can visit shopdepalma.com/collections/bonsai. And this is what some people don't want you to know, right? If you go to that website, you can actually get a 10% off discount on behalf of us. Just plunge in the promo code Bonsai. You can get 10% off the hose nozzle and some of the other things that are on the website as a sponsor of us, because we've known them for a long time. They've been right next to us at the Northwest Flower Garden Show. We like to share good quality product. We don't want people to buy low quality items that may break after a year or so. We've used the same nozzle head for 15 plus years now, and we've seriously never gone back. Thank you for sharing the Big Nozzle conspiracy. Yeah. It really helps. Yeah, of course, anytime. Yeah, happy to share. Well, you heard it live here from a bonsai professional about the truth behind big nozzles. Visit shopdepalma.com/collections/bonsai. Use the promo code Bonsai at checkout to get 10% off on Ultimate Fireman hose nozzles. Reporting live
from Kent, Washington, this is Rock Lee from APG News.
This is what we're working today with the procumbens juniper, and hopefully you can get some information what you need to do. Most important, you need to study the tree. You don't want to just copy people's idea, and every single tree will be different. And I try my best to looking at to create it like this, but everybody will have different idea for the plant like this. And but if you have any comment, you're welcome to leave your comment or click like, share with your friend. We'll see you again next Friday. Thank you.